Dang, this is wet. This could be check.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to CarawayOrtho.com.
Watching the ETN.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years...
And welcome back in. Oh, and we just realized... Oh, there we go.
You might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Wow. Thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the...
All right, welcome back in. Sorry for that graphic. That's an old holdover graphic from the last time we did an audio-only stream, but we are back live here on the Erie Tiger Network. It is 2nd and 9 with 40 seconds left. The Tigers lead. They're driving left to right, and we'll just jump right in. Barnett takes a snap. He'll throw the swing pass out to the far side. Kana has it. Makes a man miss. Across the 10. Stiff arms a man and drags him down to the 6-yard line. A first down for Erie as the clock's rolling down to 32 seconds. They'll stop it to set the chain. And so right away, we're in, and, well, it's just a pressure-packed situation. You got to score here before the end of the half. Erie will get the ball back. There won't be an actual halftime, just so you know. Barnett comes out in the shotgun. He's got trips to the near side, claps his hands, takes the snap, rolls to his right, scans, fires, end zone, touchdown Tigers! And it's Kogel on the catch, and the Tigers now lead it by 4 scores. And joining us for color, by the way, is Ethan Dillinger. Dylan Richardson had to go home. And, well, Ethan, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you, Mr. Bird. It was interesting to see. I've talked to a couple people during halftime, and it sounded like a few people were nervous about how the momentum was going to swing throughout the rest of this game with the huge rain delay and how the Tigers had the ball late in the second quarter. But looks like Barnett and the Tigers came out ready to play.
And 90% of the fans for Mullen are probably gone, as that one is up and good. Just mostly parents left, a smattering of students. The Erie student section really has stayed full, as I think their mentality, as you said, we drove down here, we want to stay down here. So a 34-7 lead with 27 seconds left here before the start of half number 2, which will start right away, and Erie will get the ball. By the way, Blake Barnett just ran off into the locker room, so hopefully he's okay. .27 seconds left here. We're still waiting for the Erie kickoff. Brandon Bird, Ethan Dillinger here with you. There's the little dummy on side. Man, talk about a lengthy halftime. This is not the first time that these players have experienced this. The juniors and seniors on the team, they experienced this when we had the smoke delay for Silver Creek, and that was a lengthy delay, although not the length of this delay, as there's the kick return that's picked up and run out across the 30 on a little squib. And with 21 seconds left here in the half, Mullen will get the ball, and there's a little scuffle near the Mullen sideline. Some jarring going on. And, man, Ethan, you know, I think as a baseball player, you often have lengthy delays between games. How do you kind of get back into game mode?
Well, you know, at the state semifinal this year, there was a huge delay as we were getting ready for the game. Sat on the bus for about 2 hours, and, you know, coming off of the weekend before, having to play back-to-back games, it was a little bit of a change of pace for us, knowing that we were going to have to hang out for a little bit getting ready, but it all worked out in the end.
There's a shotgun snap, and there's a flag right away, and so this catch and run that went for about 20 yards for Mullen is, I think, going to come back. Right now, we are having issues with our roster computer. Everything got wet. It was kind of wet. It rained pretty hard. We covered it up with an umbrella. You hear the holding call. Actually, I think our computer just unplugged, so we just need to charge it up. But that has our rosters on it, so a little bit behind here and figuring out. We also had stats on that computer. So just a little bit of a unique situation we're trying to work through right now. 12 seconds left. That backed Mullen up 15 yards. And, well, let's see what they do here. 12 seconds left, 1st and a mile at the 19. Lemons gets the snap, fires the deep out. That's off the outstretched fingertips of his intended target, Waymeyer, the running back out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd and real long with 8 seconds left. And I'm surprised Mullen being this aggressive. I know you have to kick the ball off here in 8 seconds, but you don't want to turn it over and give Erie something to score with. And why is the clock running on an incomplete pass? Just dropped from 8 to 7. We see it all up here. Valdez Lemons takes it, throws the screen pass. And a good tackle in the open field will end the first half of play. So at the end of the first half, it's Erie 34, Mullen 7. We'll step away for just a moment here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Doors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction in knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
You know that feeling you get when your life is about to change? It's terrifying, sure, but isn't it exciting? You may not know with certainty what lies ahead, but that's what makes life, well, life. And even when the scene in the rear view is hard to leave behind, take a deep breath, hold on tight, and remember, there's no better way to move than forward.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you, Ethan Dillinger, as we are about ready. They did a 3-minute halftime. Not sure what the point is that. What the point of that is, I don't know. Ethan, we've waited around long enough. Let's get going with this game. Tigers up 34-7 as we start half number 2. They'll receive the kickoff from right to left, and the official says, nope, 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 you are offside, or wasn't whistled in play. Offside is the call.
For the kick, encroachment on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty, free kick.
All right, so encroachment. And a lot of flags in that first half. At least I thought so. Ethan getting tired. I'm sure he will chime in here at some point.
I completely agree, Mr. Bird. You know,
you just thought you were thinking that maybe you were calling or you're producing again. The kickoff by Erie will be taken inside the 5. That's Lusk. He'll bend it out toward the near side, breaks one tackle, gets to the edge, has a little bit of daylight, and multiple flags come flying in. And we have had a laundry-filled game, haven't we, Ethan?
I completely agree, Mr. Bird. You know, just a lot on special teams still to clean up for Erie, but a much improved special teams unit from last week. I like how we are containing their special teams unit, and we're getting some more. We're putting ourselves in better positions to score.
Well, I'm afraid my computer has some water damage.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down, Erie.
By the way, a special thank you to Chad Jamison. He got our broadcast booth with power and got it ready to roll here before I ever got here. I got here at 6:40. The game started at 7. I came from Sterling, Colorado today, so if my voice sounds a little tired, I appreciate your support, and I see your support text, Mr. Rubb. Now, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Barnett takes the shotgun snap, hands off on the little read option counter, and that, I believe, was Kana, and Kana tried to bend it back and ends up getting about 2 or 3 yards before he's finally dragged down to the turf.
That was actually Lusk on that carry.
Excuse me, Lusk on the carry. Now Barnett in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide here. Barnett scans the field, claps his hands, takes it, gives it back to Lusk, and Lusk tried to kind of cut it back against the grain, got tripped up and gained maybe a couple, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 5. So 3rd down and 5 to go here for the Tigers. Barnett flanked by Lusk. He's got 4 wide, takes the snap and a little bit of early movement for the Tigers, and that's going to back them up, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Before the snap, ball start. Offense, number 15. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
So 5-yard penalty will bring up 3rd down. Tigers lead it 34-7, 10:48 remaining here in this 3rd quarter. A late night has the feel of a Rockies game after a lengthy weather delay and extra innings. Barnett in the shotgun here. Double stack receiver to the near side. He's waiting, looking, has some running room, is going to throw on the run. Has Donovan O'Brien, who goes up for the catch, and he has his first career catch as an Erie Tiger. Donovan O'Brien across the 50-yard line, and a nice throw, nice catch there to the very athletic sophomore. Now Barnett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. On the Mullen side of the field, a quick little screen pass to Noah Garcia. He gets a catch, makes a man miss. And shoot, I don't know, did Garcia have a catch last week? Is that also his first catch? As that one goes for about 7 yards.
And a great job of the Tigers offense coming out, jumping on the tired Mullen defense, just doing a great job in the run game and through the air.
So 2nd and 3 here for Mullen, or excuse me, for the Tigers. Barnett claps the hand, gives off to Lusk, left side, squirts through a hole, then gets stacked up, fumbles the football, but well after the whistle, and there were flags, and the Mullen coach losing his mind. But that was well after his forward momentum was stopped for sure. Mullen sideline just lost it, but I mean, Gavin Lusk was going backward for a couple seconds, and the holding call will back up Erie from 2nd and 3 to 2nd and 13. For 2nd and 12, they'll say it was 1 yard beyond the line when the penalty where it was thrown. And so Barnett in the shotgun. He's got 4 wide. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looks downfield, fires to O'Brien, fingertip grab, catches it, stays on his feet, and stumbles across the 35-yard line. And Donovan O'Brien with a pair of catches and another penalty. Good grief. We would like to go home at some point. And we have just seen the laundry raining down since we got out of the locker room. And it looks like a personal foul is called.
Personal foul, offense, number 3, unnecessary roughness. 15-yard limit, replay 2nd down.
So an unnecessary roughness. They called unnecessary roughness on Blake Barnett and he threw the ball. What? What? Okay. We are now backing the ball all. Oh, was there another penalty called? And no, they're marking it from the spot where he threw, which is pretty far back. So now the ball is spotted at the 27-yard line. Erie's 27. They've got to get to Mullen's 36 for a first down. They'll run a screen. Lusk catches it on the near side, makes a man miss, runs up the sideline, and has a good gain there on 2nd down, maybe 8 or 9 yards, but that'll bring up 3rd and 9,000, over 9,000.
A great job of Erie's young players coming out, making something happen with Gavin Lusk, Donovan O'Brien, each with a lot of their first career catches and runs here tonight.
And well, now a lengthy delay here. The official on the field talking with the far sideline official. I don't know what that's all about. Barnett in the shotgun, claps his hands, drops back to pass. He's going to be flush from the pocket, rolling to the far side, uncorks a deep ball toward O'Brien. O'Brien, one hand, oh, could not hold on to it. He was fighting off the defender, and I about lost my mind. The sophomore golfer almost hauled in a beautiful one-handed catch.
Great job from O'Brien coming out of halftime. Each team looks a little bit tired, a little bit out of it after that long delay, and Donovan O'Brien coming out and doing a great job helping the Tigers offense.
Yeah, just couldn't quite hold on. So with 4th and, guys, this is so long, I have no idea. Ball bounces to Harner, gets it away, nice spiraling punt. That's going to bounce to the 25, takes a great Erie bounce inside the 10, or inside the 15 rather, down to the 11. And that is where Mullen will start their drive. So one of the first times this game that Mullen has been able to stop Erie. Large part thanks to penalties. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at the 11. They're going right to left if you're listening to this. Mullen 1st and 10. Lemos takes the snap, fires the fade route, and that was thrown just a little bit behind his intended target, Oscar Mayes, and incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. 8:13 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Tigers lead it 34-7. Valdez Lemos in the shotgun. He's got 4 wide here. Tigers showing blitz. Now they'll motion in Aceves to maybe help out blocking. It's a read option. Lemos keeps, and he slips and slides down as he crossed the 15. He's at the 16-yard line. They'll mark him up to the 17, and that will make it 3rd and about 3 after the 7-yard scamper there by Caleb Valdez Lemos. So 3rd and along 3 at the 16. Ball spot the far hash. There's the snap. Quick out route pass throw on the money is the throw to Maynes, the 3rd. And he has it for a first down out of bounds across the 25 out to the 26-yard line is where they will spot the ball. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. 7:35 and rolling here in the half, or in the 3rd quarter. Tigers lead it 34-7 over the Mustangs.
And this second half is going to be a good challenge for these younger guys in the Erie program, who are a lot of them getting their first varsity experience.
Lemons takes the first down snap, wide open in the middle, hits his man, broken tackle across the 40, across the 45, breaks it out across midfield, and finally just tripped up from behind. A shoestring tackle there, but a big play for the Mustangs. That was Jordan Leslie on the catch and run. The Tiger on the tackle was Julian Garcia. So Mullen into Erie territory now. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the far hash at the 41 in Erie territory. There's the snap. Looking left. Flush from the pocket. He'll run to his right. Is Valdez Lemons, and he's swarmed by a slew of white jerseys, but he got across the line, across the 40, and ended up picking up about 5 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd, and they'll give him 6, 2nd and 4. So 2nd and 4 here for the Mustangs. We're in their blue unis with the gold crowns. Read option. Keeper, it fooled the ends of the Tigers, and enough for the first down across the 30 in toward the 20. And a good run is Valdez Lemons. .623 and counting. First and 10 here for the Mustangs. Valdez Lemons in the shotgun, takes a snap. Erie's going to send pressure. It's picked up well by good grief, by Mullen. Catch at his knees, so no run after the catch by the intended target. That was Kyle Elms. And a pickup of 4 on the quick pass play. Tigers were sending the heat, and Mullen did a good job picking up that blitz.
And a great job of the Tigers to shut down Mullen's passing offense tonight. Always 2 to 3 Tigers wherever the ball is thrown.
Now in the shotgun, Valdez Lemons. Tigers looking like they're going to send corner blitz. They do. Flush from the pocket is Lemons, throws it on the run. Nice catch out in the flat. That was Oscar Maynes, and that's going to be close to the marker. And I think it's just short by maybe a yard. So 3rd and 1 here for Mullen. They're certainly in 4-down territory. And under center, and a quick count, and there's the sneak. And a great surge by Mullen, and they just follow those big offensive linemen that we've seen from them tonight. Push forward for maybe about 6 or 7 yards inside the 5 down to the 4. Tigers lead it 34-7, 4:44 remaining in the 3rd. Mullen on the move though. Valdez Limons is going to sneak it again, right side again, and Tigers just can't stop the surge right now. Shoot, if you're Mullen, why not just do that every time? That's a touchdown. It was a late delayed call, but it is a touchdown, the second of the game for the Mustangs, and it makes it 34-13 as they send on their extra point unit.
And a good job of Mullen finally using their huge offensive line to just push the ball down and punch it in for 6.
There's the snap, and the kick is blocked by the Tigers. I'm not sure who got in there and got a paw on that one. I think it was Logan Quinn or Jackson Kogel. Yeah. So 34-13, 4:31 remaining here in the third quarter. We've seen a lot of penalties when Erie had the ball last, and that was their only possession of the quarter so far. They scored before the end of the half and then got the ball back. And what amounted to be basically a non-existent halftime, for good reason. We had the longest delay that I have ever been a part of for Erie sports in a game that has resumed play. Hard to figure out the logistics of picking up a football game another day, and so they want to get it in when they can, as there's a squibber. That's a hard line drive. That's picked up by Connie. He has a lot of running room. He's going to break a tackle at the 30, busts out toward the sideline, cuts it back to the near side, chops the feet, grinds it over the 40, near the 45, and a heck of a return there for Trey Kana. And that was set up in large part, Ethan, due to a kick that was so low, but had pace on it.
Yeah, and with the conditions of the field right now just being a little bit wet and slick, the ball's going to skip on the kicker, so even though they might feel like they might have kicked it short, it's going to find its way down there.
Blake will come out in the shotgun. I think that's Kana flanking him. He'll send Kogel in motion. There's the clap. There's the read. Gives it to or that's Kana with it. Kana, little dance. Tell you what, that 6 oftentimes looks like a 0 in these uniforms, so sometimes it's hard to tell Trey Kana and Lusk apart. And a decent run there on first down for about 4 yards. And that'll bring up second. Well, they'll only give them about 3. 2nd and 7 here for the Tigers. Quickly to the line of scrimmage are the Tigers. Ball spotted at their own 48. 2 by 2, both sides go the Tigers. There's the snap. Barnett gets the snap, looks, throws a flare pass over the numbers. That is Kana that catches it, dances with a man wrapped around his ankle, and just kind of bunny hopped his way across the first down marker down to the 45 in Mullen territory for a first down. So they needed 7. They got pretty much exactly 7. Barnett looking in to the sideline. Tweaking the play here at the line. Hard clap, and that drew his own men off. And that's the first false start I can remember this season on a hard count for the Tigers. That was Logan Gilmore that jumped. That was actually Gilmore and Kogel that jumped together. Josh Levine out to the near slot now. 1st and 15 for the Tigers. Back in their own side of the field. Handoff Kana, left side. Bursts through a hole. Tries to stretch it to the outside. Stays on his feet as he's pushed backward, but then kind of bounces forward a little bit and picks up 5 yards back to the original line of scrimmage, up to the 45 in Mullen territory. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
And we're seeing Mullen a lot more this half start to neutralize the speed of the Tigers by making shoestring tackles and diving at the Tigers lower bodies.
Barnett gets the snap, drops back to pass, looking, fires the deep route, has Kogel. Oh, it bounces off his chest. He tried to dive. Ooh, and he took a shot, and he pops right back up. Man, I tell you what, the way he went down was awkward. The ball was underthrown. He tried to adjust. It got popped in the air, and he tried to dive for it. And as he was diving, I thought he kind of took a shot by a Mullen defender who was diving, and he was slow. And then he popped up and sprinted back to the offensive side. He didn't want to sit out a play. So now Barnett in the shotgun on 3rd and 10. Ball at the 45. Barnett claps his hands, gets the ball. It's a delay. Give to Kana. Left side. Has some room. Lowers the head, and it's across the 40. It's going to be close to a first down yardage. He needed 10. They ran the delay. He stretched it out to the far side, and I think he's actually going to be a lot shorter, or is there a flag? There's a flag on the far sideline. I'm like, why aren't they marking this ball? So a flag.
And another flag down there. It looks like the Mullen sideline had something to say about that one.
Well, let's see if we can pick up what the referee says here on our field mic.
During the play, illegal block in the back, offense number 15, 10-yard penalty, repeat third. However, after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 49, 15-yard penalty will be enough for a first down.
All right, so you heard the illegal block in the back by Erie, but then an unsportsmanlike call on Mullen, and that is going to force a first down for the Tigers. So works out in their favor this time. So Barnett on 1st and 10, the ball spotted at the Mullen 35. Kogel goes across the formation, the clap of the hands, and another penalty, another flag. This one on Erie, and man, this has to be about their 6th penalty of the quarter. 2:15 remaining in the third. Tigers lead at 34-13. So here we go, 1st and 15. Back to the 40. Kogel in motion. Barnett claps the hands. Blake gives it to Khan on a little kind of delay counter almost, and that went absolutely nowhere. He tried to step out of a tackle and got stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
And it looks like for the first time tonight, the Mullen defensive line finally starting to figure out the delay draw to Kana that the Tigers are running.
So Barnett on 2nd and 15. Ball spot at the far hash at the 40. Kogel in motion to the far side of the formation, now 2 by 2 to each side. Barnett throws the bubble screen near side, that's Noah Garcia, has the catch, puts his foot in the ground, makes one man miss and just kind of knifed his way across the 35 down to the 33, picked up 7, that'll bring up 3rd and 8. 1:19 left in this quarter. Tigers offense has been slowed by penalties. Barnett claps the hands. He's going to roll to his left. He has some room to run it. He'll throw it on the run. A nice comeback route on the far side. Who was that?
Brody Smith.
Brody Smith. Dilly locked in on Brody that time. And so Brody Smith makes his first catch as an Erie Tiger, and it's good enough for a first down inside the 20 to the 19, and a big play there by Brody. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Barnett in the shotgun, quickly to the line, gets the snap. No, it's a direct snap to Kana, bends it around to the near side, has great blocking, and walks into the end zone. Well, he sprinted, but it was a clear path, and a touchdown for the Tigers. 34 seconds left in the quarter, and the Tigers extend their lead. Tyler Hoffman on to kick the extra point, the left-footed extra point specialist, soccer player who has scored a lot of goals in the last week. And in fact, I think he leads 4A in goals scored. I'll have to double check. Someone fact check me. And that one is up and through. We'll take a quick timeout here. Tigers lead at 41-13 on the Erie Tiger Network. And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. Tigers score 41-13. It was Kana on the scamper on a little direct snap. I kind of like that. Second time we've seen that. And here comes the kickoff from Harner. Well struck, and that will be a touchback. Brandon Bird, Ethan Dillinger with you here on the Erie Tiger Network. As the waning moments of the third quarter here, Erie with the big lead. And Erie really keeping bodies fresh here out of the long delayed locker room. I will say I'm peeking over on the sideline, and Caden Lettuce is on the trainer's table talking some stuff over. So we hope Caden is okay, as he had a pretty big first half. And he caught one coming out of the locker room, and that was the last we've seen of him. Here's the snap. Dropping back to pass. Ooh, and open field and barely getting a shoe was Preston Terranova. Otherwise, that might have been a big gain. But that's enough for a first down.
And that seems to be the theme of the second half for these defenses, is the offense has opened up a little bit.
And we saw Erie, in that first half with so much pressure, and kind of the second unit on the D line in here for Erie. Snap. Here comes a corner blitz, a good recognition. Throw to the sideline, up the sideline, across the 40, across the 50, across the Erie 40. Shot out of a cannon that time was Elms, and a big pickup and a first down.
And Ronan Ward is getting warm over here on the Tigers sideline. Might have seen the last of Blake Barnett here tonight.
Yeah, and the unusual part is, man, you go into the locker room, you get cooled off, and then you're supposed to come out, and it's almost like a two-a-day. First and 10 for Mullen at the Erie 35. Low snap picked up by Valdez Lemons. Fires the out route, and that's caught on the sideline. And right now the Tigers giving up some chunk play, maybe playing just a little bit of bend but don't break. But that's about 11 yards, and that will do it in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout at the end of three. The Tigers lead at 41-13.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird, Ethan Dillinger here with you. It's 1st and 10 for Mullen. They have it at the Erie 25. Valdez Lemons in the shotgun. He's got 4 wide. He takes the low snap. He fires the fade route, and it is a dropped ball. Closely covered, but just couldn't quite hang on to it. Was the intended target there. And a decent job of coverage that time by Oliver Smiley, a mass media student, senior. Getting some run out here. Good to see Oliver out there. Oliver's going to back up a little bit. There's the 2nd and 10 snap. Tiger second unit in. Oh, it's a bobbled ball, and that was Acevez, and he couldn't quite hold on to it. And he, on this slick field, kind of got twisted up and slow to get up. 3rd and 10 now for the Mustang. Tell you what, I think Coach Geiger content trying to let his second unit gain some experience out here. A timeout. Nope. Erie players are running to the sideline like it was a timeout. Referee's just trying to figure out something administratively. There's only 12 seconds left here on the play clock. Nope, they reset it to 25. Valdez Lemons. Lemons looking. Steps up in the pocket, and the Tigers finally get to him. I'll tell you what, he still stumbled forward to the line of scrimmage. So the Tigers, they have not been able to register a sack tonight, even though he has been running for his life, has Valdez Lemons, and he still got back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, they gave him about half a yard, and that's 4th and a long 9. So 4th and 9. There's the low snap. Valdez Lemon looking at the post route, has the wheel route out of the tight end spot, catch, touchdown. It was a well-designed play. 2 Erie defenders went with the post, and coming backside on the wheel route was Acevez, and he scores from 24 out or whatever it was. Getting tired here. Getting loopy on the broadcast. And a touchdown for Mullen, and that makes it 41-19 with 11:04 remaining here in quarter number 4. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's good, and it's 41-20. Quick timeout here on the ETN.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, 11:04 remaining. And Mullen's going to kick off. Erie has their hands team out on the field. Mullen will pooch this, and well, it really was an onside kick, but 4 Tiger white jerseys fell on it. So 1st and 10 for Erie. And Ronan Ward out onto the field. Ward in the shotgun, takes the snap, the sophomore, he'll hand it off. Lusk makes a nice move, makes another man miss. He's at the sideline, and Lusk finally gets tackled from behind as he crossed the 40, and they'll spot him down around the Mullen 35. A nice gain there for Lusk. So now Ward looking over to the sideline. 1st and 10 for the Tigers in Mullen territory. (41-20). Erie leads, 10:28 remaining. Ward changing the play at the line. Trips to the right. There's the clap. Handoff to Lusk, right side, trying to get to the edge. Stops, bounces off his own player, and then just kind of waited as the cavalry arrived. Reinforcements arrived for Mullen. Lusk ends up picking up about 4 yards. Go. So 2nd and 5 here for the Tigers. Ward in the shotgun, claps the hands, looks, fires, it's Garcia, and it goes in and out of the hands of Noah Garcia. I think Ward kind of tried to lead him up the field a little bit, and that pass came in a little hot. Ronan Ward, a driven young man, getting the number 2 spot at QB. A little bit of a surprise, but they kept the athlete Alex Sweeney out there, and now he's maybe even playing a bigger piece for this Tiger team. Alex Sweeney, as there's a handoff to Lusk. The stretch play to the near side over the numbers, dives forward. I think he's going to be short of the first down. Yeah, needed 5, he got maybe 2 or 3. And so 4th and 3 here for the Tigers. Ward checking in. The Tigers are going to go for it, try and grind out some more time. 9:37 remaining. Ward in the shotgun, claps the hands, gets the snap. He'll keep it himself. Left side, big hole. Ward will scoot into the end zone for a touchdown. His first career touchdown, and Ward was not even touched. A 26-yard scamper for Ronan Ward, and the Tigers lead it 47-20 with 9:19 remaining here in this game. And the Tigers responded tonight just like they needed to. I tell you what, Ethan, I tell you what. There is no better place to be tonight calling this game than right here from our broadcast booth.
Completely agree with you, Mr. Bird. I couldn't have said it better myself. The Tigers up big here in the 4th quarter, 9:19 remaining. And spirits are high on the Tigers sideline as our backup QB, Ronan Ward, scores his first career touchdown for the Tigers. We're excited to see them close out this game here.
48-20, the score, 9:19 remaining. As the Tigers going to move to 1-1, and I tell you what, next Friday we will have a big one on the Erie Tiger Network. It's Erie versus Montrose, a rematch, and we'll talk about last year's game and just how exciting it was and recap that as we get you all set for that big time rematch of the 4A semifinal tournament. There's the kick. taken at the 2. Decent return space, good speed, and the Tigers finally close the gap. But a decent return there for Mullen. And let's see who's out there for the Tigers. We'll try and say some of these names. Tigers lead at 48-20, 9:12 remaining here in this game. All right, we see Kelton Cook out there. Josh Barrios, the junior. Kevin Casasola, he's out there. Brendan Young out there for the Tigers. And a timeout by Mullen. We'll take a timeout as well here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to CarawayOrtho.com.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. And the first down play for Mullen is broken up on a pass on the near sideline. Tigers lead it 48-20. That was Oliver Smiley, I think, that was in the area to break that one up. So 2nd and 10. Do it again here for the Mustangs. Low snap, picking it up off the turf. Pressure, collapsing around, and once again, I tell you what, a pretty good athlete, obviously, as you'd expect a Mullen quarterback, a historic State of Colorado program. But Caleb Valdez-Lemons has turned lemons into lemonade a whole bunch tonight. And he got 3 yards in what should have probably been a loss of a few. In the shotgun is Valdez-Lemons. Takes it, rolls to the far side, throws it on the run. It's tipped in the air and couldn't be held on to by Maynes. And that'll bring up 4th down. And so Mullen will be forced, well, not forced to punt, but I think that they feel like they might be out of this one. And with a 28-point deficit, that's 4 scores, they are going to punt. Tigers actually still standing out there in their base defense. Rainbow snap, high punt. This isn't going very far. In fact, Peter, get out of there. And you could hear the fans even yelled, Peter. And it did take a great Mullen hop, but it's going to be down at the 41. About a 20-yard punt, 10 yards on the bounce. So the Tigers will take over with 8:02 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Josh Levine is out there for Erie. Noah Garcia on the near side. Brody Smith out there. Little pass to the near side. Caught by Garcia, ran for it, and then he fumbled, and it was picked up by Mullen. So no Garcia caught it, ran up the sideline, picked up about 8, and then coughed it up. So the Tigers will go back on defense with 7:54 remaining. And it looks like there's a new quarterback in there for Mullen. He'll take the snap, gives it. The backup running back has it. Sorry, trying to find these numbers on the fly. Still on his feet. He'll pick up about 10, maybe 11 yards. We're going to have to be real quick here on the pickup. No, I think it must have been a wildcat formation. It was a different snap catcher. Maybe not. I think that actually is still Valdez Lemons. It just, his sleeve almost looks like a different number than his main jersey. Handoff up the middle, new running back in, and just kind of weaving back and forth is, I believe that's Dante Dupuck. And Dupuck, the freshman, tell you what, that's a good run. He is little though. He looks like a freshman out there, real tiny. 5'4", 150 listed on the roster. A rolling snap picked up by Valdez Lemons. He gets it across the line of scrimmage, cuts it to his left toward the corner of the end zone, and he will score a 27-yard touchdown run off a broken play and a awkward snap, and a Mullen lineman is shaken up on the play. He'll be helped, but that'll make it 48-26 with 7:19 remaining. And that comes off an Erie turnover.
27-yard run cuts the score, 48-26 with the extra point pending.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So 48-27 the score now. 7:19 left, and Mullen will kick this off. We'll take a quick timeout here on the ETN. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Tyler Crannell joining us. Ethan Dillinger's having a hard time keeping his eyelids propped open. So Tyler might pop in every once in a while. We'll try and get him to speak up a little more than Ethan. So first down here for Erie. The waning moments of this game. And really, there's still over half of a quarter left here. But you want to see Erie run out some clock here, I think.
Yeah, it would be good for them to, make some plays with the younger kids that haven't played too much, see how they do for the upcoming varsity team.
So 1st and 10. Ward changing the play. Claps the hands, gets the snap, hands it off. That's Lusk, right side, nice hole. Cuts it up the field, has first down yardage or more across the 40, across the 50, and finally dives his way across to the 45 in Mullen territory. And Lusk chewing through some yardage. Tigers are a joyful bunch on the sideline. Tell you what, hey, let's maybe just get a 3 or 4 yard gain and get this clock rolling.
Yeah, that'd be really good. Run out time as much as you can. Only have 7 minutes and 9 seconds left.
And heck, I think that went out of bounds, so that stopped the clock.
It looks like it.
Ward in the shotgun. He's got 2 wide to each side. Ward will send a man in motion. That's Kogel still in there. Gets a snap, handoff left side, big hole, and there goes Lusk again. First down yardage and more as he's in between the hashes, finally gets tripped up, and that was about a 15 to 20 yard run, and he just keeps chewing through the yardage. And shoot, after this game, you look up the stats, it wouldn't surprise me if Lusk was nearing about 150, maybe even 200 yards rushing.
Yeah, Gavin Lusk has been doing really good lately in the past 2 games. For a pretty big sophomore coming in there and doing this good is a really good thing.
Now Ward in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Ball spotted at about the 25. They'll send Kogel in motion. Ball spotted far hash. There's the snap. Read option. Ward will keep it, and he gets hit up high and hard, and he'll pop right off the turf. Decent gain on 1st down, and that's what we're looking for, about a 5 yard gain. That keeps the clock ticking as we get to 6:15. And took that hit, popped right up. It's got that dog in him. Ronan claps the hands, gives it to Lusk, who bends it back. What I like about Lusk's running style is it just is like he's always running downhill.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Brandon Bird, Tyler Crannell here on the broadcast. Did I say that right, Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. 5:30 and counting. Tigers really taking their sweet, sweet time here. Against this 5A football squad, the Mullen Mustangs. Tigers a really difficult opening non-conference slate as Ronan Ward takes the snap, squeezes it between the tackles, and leans it over the 5 to the 4. And that's going to take off another 40 seconds of clock.
Don't mind that.
Let's do that again. Yeah. Thought there was a flag. It was just Erie's drone. It's not yellow, so I don't know. It just caught my eye. Ronan, Ward in the shotgun here. Tigers trying to use all of that play clock. 2nd and short here. He'll get the snap. He'll hand it off to Lusk. Big hole up front and just buries his way into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Tigers have a 50-burger on the board. And there's a...
There's a fight on the...
Yeah, sorry, that kind of drew our attention. There's a big fight over in the Mullen stands. 54-27, the score.
Missed field goal there.
Tell you what, I hope that wasn't an Erie student that went over there.
It doesn't look like it.
Oh, and
another one.
fight's kind of persistent a little bit. I know that's not really part of the game, but man, you'd hate to see anything sketchy kind of interrupt this game. Tempers flaring over there. I don't think it was game related.
No, there's definitely something going on that we don't know about.
And I think there is a, oh man. Well, we'll try and focus on the game. I don't want to, but there seems to be a Mullen fan down in the stands. Oh goodness. Well, 4:13 remaining. Tigers will do the dummy onside. Spread it out. They'll send it deep here. And it will be Tyler Hoffman to kick this one. There's the kick, end over end, taken at the 2. And good job on the return, or the kick-off team for the Tigers. Making that tackle, I think, was Mason Kogel, and they're mooing him. Guess they're calling him Moose. I didn't know that was his nickname, did you?
Yeah, it's been his nickname ever since middle school.
You got to educate me on that. How did I not know this? This is what, his junior year?
Yeah.
My ETN class has failed. Ethan, you have failed me. 4:06 left here. Erie leads at 54-27, fourth quarter. New quarterback is in this time for Mullen. Handoff up the middle. Nice little burst initially. Still on his feet is the little guy. What is his name? Oh, goodness. Dante Dupic. By the way, Ben Krza. I don't know how to say that name. Krza. We're getting punchy here. It's getting late. What is it, 11:16? It's past my bedtime.
Oh.
And now the cops are on scene, people.
3 of them.
There are 3 cops. I told you there was chaos going down on the Mullen side. I think there was a punch and someone tried to get away. Well, let's stick to the game here. Sorry, the cops have now.
Very fast.
I tell you what, they are ascending on this field.
4 of them.
There are now 4 cops. There are cops coming from all over the place right now. There's a pass attempt thrown down the field. A diving catch attempt. Was it hauled in? It was. A very nice grab indeed by Nick Marcoux, a freshman wide receiver for Mullen. But there are 4 cop cars. We're not trying to make light of it, but the juxtaposition, there's a high school game going on, and there is cop cars in the background.
Oh, there's another one. That's
and
5.
Here's cop car number 5. So this is very serious, folks. We saw Mr. Carpenter
6.
walk onto the Mullen side to kind of help out. I don't know exactly what happened, but I think they're looking for someone that maybe tried to flee on foot from a fight. And in fact, Mr. Carpenter's over there talking to the police.
There's 7 now.
Pass interference, defense, number 28, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So 2:40 remaining. It is garbage time here. That's kind of why our attention's diverted. This game is well in hand. Erie will move to 1-1 as they will face Montrose.
That's going to be another really good game to watch.
And a read option. Tigers had it diagnosed. Well, good broken tackle. Penalty flags flying. That's going to stop the clock.
There's a flag on this play too.
There's 8 now.
There are 8 cop cars.
There's no flag on the play. Second down.
That's good. Well, that's one way to add some drama to the end of the broadcast. There are cops going to the area where the fight kind of happened. But we saw a kid some kids were trying to hold him back. Now we know that there was some type of maybe punch and dash, and the other kids were trying to keep him in the stadium, and he was trying to leave. And I think he's long gone.
Pass interference.
I think that's even distracted.
Half the distance to the goal. Touchdown.
Most of the Mullen sideline is not even paying attention to the game anymore.
I mean, the players are distracted. I even think the refs are slightly distracted. I'm about to pull a Kevin Harlan and call something that's completely unrelated to the game.
There is now another police vehicle pulling in.
Football's still happening. 1:45 left. There's a false start. And Castellanos hits one to deep left. That's what this feels like right now. Good. What is going on? There's a false start. 1:40 remaining. And I'll see. All right. Now here's the little screen pass out of the backfield. That actually falls short. Good diving attempt. 1:26 left. In all seriousness, the football game has become secondary to what has transpired in the stands. And we just hope, because there are 10, 11 cop cars here, I really hope that it is not serious. We do not have much information to give you. If we get any, we will let you know. But 1:23 left in this broadcast, 54-27, Erie on top. There's the pass over the middle, and they'll call an interference call. Oh, no, it's tipped. That's what the official's saying. And so if the back judge is saying interference, the interference doesn't matter because it's tipped, so the flag will be waved off with 1:19 left.
The ball was tipped. There is no flag. Fourth down.
It's been a long, long day, and it is going to end on a weird note to a weird week. But the good news is the Tigers win it, or will win it, here in just 1:19 seconds. 4th and goal from the 10. There's the snap. Fade route thrown to the end zone. That is hauled in for a touchdown. A nicely thrown ball, a nicely caught ball in the corner of the end zone for the Mustangs. That was Nico DePizzo with the catch and the score. And that makes it 54-33. And on to kick the extra point are the Mustangs. And when Erie gets it back, I imagine we will see 3 kneel downs. And that will do it for our broadcast. And we'll try and skedaddle out of here as fast as we can. We've got wet equipment. We've got, everything just got soaked. there was lightning, but then it rained hard for about 10 or 15 minutes. It rained really hard. In fact, before it started raining, the wind blew pretty hard, and we were concerned about our broadcast computer. Broadcast computer's fine. Mr. Bird's teaching laptop, not so much. Water damage infiltrating the monitor. So lots of exciting things happening off the field tonight. But the most exciting part is the Erie 50 burger tonight. And we're glad we could bring it to you all the way through the end. And you might even hear alarms in the background. The cop cars all coming in hot started setting off some car alarms. Tyler, this is the craziest scene I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I didn't even know I was going to be broadcasting tonight. I'm in your class, and Ethan was falling asleep, so I had to step in for him.
Tell you what, these cop cars, though, have brought him to life.
Yeah, he's all of a sudden awake and alert now.
Minute 12 remaining. And Coach Harrison has the backpack on, the Erie Tiger football staff ready to shake hands and call it a day, and a huge win for the Tigers coming out on the road. I know the staff felt like they could play a game like this today, and they will, and Blake Barnett's back in, and he will kneel it down and put a bow on this one.
Yeah.
So Tigers will kneel it once. They only have to kneel it one more time, and we'll call this a broadcast as they win it 54-34. Huge thanks to Chad Jamison for setting this broadcast up and getting ready. Dylan Richardson and Ethan Dillinger for helping out with the broadcast. Both of them took turns calling color, and Tyler Crannell, who also stepped in and called some color. And, well, our hope is that everyone is safe over across the sideline on the other side of the stands. As this game will end, the Tiger fans are happy. They traveled, they stayed up late, and at 11:25, we are going to call it a broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us. For everyone across the Erie Tiger Network, I'm Brandon Bird. Until next time, Tiger fans, I'll